Clouds filling up the air tonight. She calling and she feeling in the air tonight. She pulling on that chain at the grip tonight. I'll be too much in my grip tonight. Look me in my eyes, say, you wanna never leave me. So to give me something for my weekend. Let it up, let it ride like a Don't be afraid, know just what you better than. She had a body so good,
Starting at point, standing 6'5", number
I'm begging for you. I'm begging.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against us in the new power rankings. Still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. You look at the Spurs. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And right now the Thunder, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Evan Vassell out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Williams. Then it's Castle. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City,
What you need? I'm begging. I'm begging. Look at that stats.
And it's Captain Clutch at the point guard.
Please.
All right, Greg,
Micah.
here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you and your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
Well, maybe I'm the one to break the news here, but the results are in, and they're impressive. The MP has been driven to make plays, and the team has really prospered. His abilities to create those opportunities are making a huge impact on the defense.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Banked in off the glass.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Shot's good by Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Duran. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran.
Alexa, play My Ball by DDG.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season.
Alexa, play That's My Ball by DDG.
After rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue, it's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fox, guarded closer. And that one hits back iron. The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Captain Clutch, no good.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Step back shot. Good on the shot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Captain Clutch. Duren with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Fox from outside. San Antonio again missing.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Here's Holmgren, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Check on the stats for Williams. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked. But when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Duren finds Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Fox. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Hartenstein's checked in for Duren. Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. Fox passes to Williams. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 20-6 run. And it's good for 2. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Fox passes to Williams. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Williams.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Branham, good.
When he gets the ball inside, Branham knows not to waste a good scoring opportunity.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Outside Williams. Captain Clutch passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Captain Clutch drops in the tray. Captain Clutch has got 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wilson's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Patterson, he's checked in for Williams. Max Strus comes in for Sohan. Castle's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Rollins subbed in for Fox. The Thunder leading by 18. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 31 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 15.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Castle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come on, man. Let's do easy, man. I'm gonna see him right now. Come on, man. Let's do easy, man. Let's do easy.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Let's see how this man averaged 12 in Detroit. Man, you'll be averaging 15 here, man.
San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Brooks. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Max Strus. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Rollins. To the inside, here's Captain Clutch. The kick out to Williams. Launches a three, drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 8 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Williams' shot is off.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Branham, good.
Well, I love physical guards like Branham, playing hard down low.
Here's Captain Clutch. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now Fox. 6 points for him. Williams passes to Branham. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And the Thunder, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Branham. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And what a dunk by Branham. I like when he elects to finish with force like this.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Look at that lead. Like, come on. We're at 70 in the second
46
quarter
seconds left in the first half.
since we added Jalen Duren.
And it's blocked.
Like, come on,
And that'll
bro.
be San Antonio
We're
as it goes on.
29 to
Spurs
72.
retain possession. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Isaiah Joe.
Whoa.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Off the inbound. And it's blocked. And pushing it up here. Here is
Make that, make that,
Oklahoma
make that.
City. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
Playing with high energy,
Look,
outworking
I
the
missed him
defense.
wide
Up the
open
floor.
last
Yeah,
time.
the commitment to run is
I gotta
paying
get
great
him.
dividends on the break.
Here's Fox. Plays it up
Stop
and
eating.
makes it in. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept
Oh,
Fox
free.
from being in
Pass!
attack mode.
Ha!
Here's Captain Clutch. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He nails the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the San Antonio Spurs.
Good
You
long.
got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss it.
Fox
Not working.
It's just a question every team faces.
Real life, bro.
How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
Shoot them up. Yeah. Crazy.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West
17
stacks
and
up
0.
here in this early
Oh,
part of the season.
0 loss.
You take a look at the
Crazy.
Spurs.
Crazy.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan.
And And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Jalen Duren is out there with Holmgren. And it's Captain Clutch in at the one. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance. Renaissance in the NBA, and I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent. and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got